Hey everyone, it's What You Need to Know Wednesday. Jennifer Gutierrez here. We are live at 5. I'm excited because we have Tracey, Shadow, and Fryar who's going to actually be joining us. And she's going to be joining us here in a moment. But Tracey is a bronze leader, and she also is Honor Society. So we're actually going to be chatting with her a little bit and hearing her story. We did test this out and we were able to do the split screen. So if the technology god is with us, then she will show up right now. And it looks like she's here. So, hey, Tracey, thanks for joining me today on What You Need to Know Wednesday. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm trying to adjust this here. Okay, there we go.
Go ahead and get yourself adjusted there. Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Sandra. Thanks for joining us. I have Tracey here. As I mentioned, Tracey is a bronze leader with Avon, and she also is an Honor Society member. We're going to talk a little bit to Tracey about her success. So first, just kicking it off, Tracey, why don't you share with me your own story? How did Avon find you?
Let me know if I go in and out because you're kind of going in and out just a little bit. Okay, so How did Avon find me? Almost 19 years ago, there was this little old lady named June Smith. She was from Johnson City, and she had been actually selling to me. And I think I was 27, 28. I'm 46 now. So she came to me and started buying off of her. And I said, I think I want to do this myself because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I had been a stay-at-home mom for about a month. So after working a 40-hour-a-week job, I was kind of bored. And Lexi was about 14 months old, I believe, at that time. So I got into Avon, and then another wonderful lady by the name of Virginia started coaching me because June was just a rep, so she wasn't in leadership or anything like that. So I got into it, and that's how I'm here today, thanks to her.
Wonderful. Okay, so you got started about 17 years ago, and then you had made President's Club for the first time shortly after that. So tell us, how was it, getting started with your business, making President's Club?
I had to go out, and I'd started with about 10 family members and friends. So that's kind of how my business started. And I knew if I was going to reach President's Club, I was going to have more customers. So I began to just really started going out. Neighbors, started passing out books to neighbors because it does take more than 10 brochures if you want to build that customer, base up. And within that first year, I'd actually reached President's Club because I just started getting out, and I did a list of all my customers, family, friends, church members, you name it. I just sat down, started doing that list, and that's when I started passing out the books. And first year, I was President's Club member. So.
And then Tracey, you quickly went on from President's Club selling $10,000 a year to doubling that to $20,000 a year as an Honor Society member. What made you decide that you wanted to take it further?
More money. More money in my pocket because I started making the money. And so I seen once you get up to the Honor Society level, you're getting more money in your pocket. So plus, the gifts that you get along with that. I really enjoy Zalbies, and then we used to soft. Those were really pretty too. So I wanted that.
Oh yes, absolutely. The cup and saucers. So, in addition to the accolades, the money, what are some of the benefits once you become a President's Club member?
The benefits that I really liked is you could earn the 40% earnings, and that was the whole time that you were President's Club, instead of, starting from scratch, like $0 to so many dollars, you make this. Well, I wanted the full 40% earnings. And then you get to order up to 3 items in the demonstration book instead of just 1.
Absolutely, from the what's new. So you were able
Flip the light
to
out
demo
behind
more
me.
items.
The light.
So Tracey, looking further, you eventually got started in leadership, and you were an executive back when we had unit leader, advanced unit leader, executive unit leader. You were an executive unit leader, and looking right now at your team, you've actually have almost 50 people on your team right now. So share with us your journey through leadership.
You kind of cut out a little bit. Share my journey through leadership.
Please.
Okay. From the beginning, I actually did not want focus was on Lexi alone until she got into kindergarten. And at that time, we had Karen for a district manager, and she tried to push me into it. I didn't want to get into it. I was like, I just don't want to do this. Lexi got into kindergarten. So my story, I'm going to get to that. I kind of look back now. I wished I would have started when she was 1.5, because from 1.5 to 5 years old, that's a big time span that I could have built that leadership up, but I didn't. So when I do sign people up, I'm like, don't wait for that moment, because I did. And I felt like I could have had 3 more years behind my belt on leadership and the money that was being made at that time. So building it up, I talked to everybody that I came in contact with. I had developed these little cards that actually told about and started passing those out with brochures. And I just built it up from there, just talking to everybody.
Wonderful. So we have a few people right now watching us live. So if anybody has any questions for Tracey, Tracey is a Honor Society representative, and she's also a bronze leader. So just cycle to date, her personal sales cycle to date, she sold over $22,000. And then her team sales combined with her personal sales is over $155,000 just cycle to date. So we haven't finished out the year yet. But I think that's quite a accomplishment to sell over 155,000 for the year. And I see your daughter has joined us as well. Hey, Lexi, good to see you. And Brooke,
hey, Lexi.
Back at ya. So Brooke says, wow, on the amount that you have. So we want to open it up. When you have somebody that has been with Avon for 17 years, it's nice to be able to ask questions. So if you have questions about leadership or President's Club, feel free to comment while Tracey is here with us. But Tracey, I noticed too that in campaign 15 you had 38 team members, first generation recruits. And then in campaign 21 you had 48. So you actually increased, and I'm referring to your first generation recruits, not your entire team. I know you have even more in your whole downline, but you increased just by 10 in what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 campaigns. So congratulations to you on building your team that way. One of the things we talked about last week is how to network through making a 50 names list and identifying 10 to 15 people that could use additional $1,000 and talking about the opportunity with them. We also talked about, once you have identified those 10 to 15 people, you want to show 5 of those people how to get started so that we can continue to grow in leadership. So right now we have 2 incentives going on. We have the Drive Like a Boss, and we also have Cruise Like a Boss. Are you excited about these 2 incentives, Tracey?
I am very excited. I would love to cruise.
So I've
been on actually 4
the cruise,
cruises.
absolutely. So we have this cruise here, where I'm sure that you'll probably, tell us about some of the trips that you've taken with Avon.
I actually won a Jamaican cruise at one time, or a Jamaican trip, not a cruise. I could kick myself for not going to that. I was actually in the demo book that I had won that cruise, and that book is around here somewhere, but I didn't take it. I guess I'm scared to fly. I should have took it. I really should have, but trips wise, that's the only trip I've really ever won.
Okay, so what are some of the other things that you won with Avon?
Oh my gosh. I love all my awards that I've got. I can't even tell you how many awards I have in my curio cabinet in there. And I love to look at them because their cabinet is gold. So I have to remind myself every day that I accomplished those dreams. That's a lot of stuff that I've won. I've won dishes and money. I've won lots of money. Um, in almost 19 years, I can't tell you what all I've won. A lot.
Lexi's
I
chiming in.
like the
She
money
says,
part
"Mom,
though.
you've won iPods, you've won trophies, Albies, iPads."
Oh
So
yeah,
definitely your daughter
yep.
remembers. You know, I'd also like you to share, Tracey. You were sharing with me a story about when you were able to bring your mom to one of the President's Club tributes. Can you share with us that moment that you brought your mom and just the experience that you were able to have?
This was back in 2011 or 12. That was my best year ever. And I think my team and I had done 700 some odd $1,000 together that year. And I bet eight to 10 those gold awards that we get. And I was just really shining that year. I went away with this huge smile on my face. So my mom was very proud. She put it on Facebook how proud she was of me. And it was just a great moment for me.
Wonderful. And then Tracey, for somebody who's just getting started with Avon, what's some advice that you could offer them?
Getting started with Avon, definitely develop that customer list, because if you don't have the customers, you're not going to put the money into your pocket that you're looking for. Definitely sit down and do that. Um, I can't stress enough about the customer list, because that was a big for me. Who am I going to pass out a brochure to? And get training. We have lots of training online right now. We have the new Avon U that's helping us out, the coaching. Definitely get involved in all of that so you can learn the business. There's so much to learn about Avon.
Absolutely. So, you know, diving into that training, working that customer list. So a lot of times when people get started, they feel like they're not sure who they could talk to about their Avon business. And sometimes I see where they just will put a message on Facebook and say, "Hey, I've started selling. Anybody want anything? Contact me." And to me, that's very passive as far as trying to reach people. So, you know, obviously this business is about making those connections. So to your point, when you are creating a customer list and starting off with those 50 names, then you're able to drill down through the people you know to identify those that could earn an additional $1,000. And guess what? We have the opportunity to give them that $1,000. So, well, thank you, Annetta. Thank you. If you have any questions, Annetta, or anyone that is joining us today for Tracey. Tracey has a lot of knowledge. She's been with Avon for 17 years. She has seen a lot of the changes that Avon has gone through over those 17 years. And if you have any questions for her about how she was able to build all the way up to executive unit leader, as well as Honor Society, we have her on right now to share. The other thing I want to share with some of those that are on with us right now is that we do have a giveaway today. So we have a giveaway. So what I wanted to share with you is, if you find this video valuable, if you share the video and just comment, "I shared the video," then we're going to be giving away an A box. So what I'll do is I'll pick somebody randomly and I will send you an inbox message and let you know that you won the A box tonight. So if you find this video useful, please hit that share button so that you can share it with other people that will find it useful as well. And then we will also get that A box to one lucky winner. So Dawn is our first one to share. Thank you, Dawn, for sharing the video. So we have two incentives. We have Drive Like a Boss. The goal that this actually goes on through campaign 25. So hopefully you are still charging away for the Drive Like a Boss, where you have an opportunity to win a Mini Cooper. How about, can anyone share with me? I know Brooke, you're on. Can you share with me how, just in the comments, one way that you can get an entry into, you can earn up to 11 entries into Drive Like a Boss. Can you share one way that you can get an entry into Drive Like a Boss? Oh, wait, Brooke, I see you said I shared it to my page before you said that. Oh, thank you so much, Brooke. Or anyone out there, what is one way that you can earn an entry into the Drive Like a Boss incentive? Who knows that? Whoop. Okay, so one way that you can earn is if you increase your sales by $100 over last year's sales. So for example, if you're in campaign 23 right now, hello, Sherry, thanks for joining us. If you're in campaign 23, 24, 25, you still have an opportunity to earn 3 more tickets into that drawing. So you can easily do that by increasing your sales by $100 over last year to earn that ticket. You can also recruit somebody and have a qualified recruit. What does it take to have a qualified recruit? Tracey, how about you help me out? What is a qualified recruit?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out.
Okay. Do you know what a qualified recruit, how much do they need to sell in their first or second campaign to be considered a qualified recruit?
Tell me.
Could you hear me?
A little bit.
Okay. So in order to have a qualified recruit, Annette is correct. You have to sell $150 in your have a new person that sells $150 in their first or second campaign. So that's how you can get another entry into the Drive Like a Boss incentive. We also have a Cruise Like a Boss incentive, where you can actually earn 7 different ways on how you can earn your points to win the cruise. And this goes all the way through campaign 6 of next year. So if you earn, let's see here, a trip for one is 7,000 points. And you can earn, as I mentioned, 7 different ways. Mainly it's by sales increase and by bringing people into the team. Okay, so those are the 2 incentives that we have going on right now. So Tracey, the other thing that I want you to share is last year we had that pineapple peeler. Do you remember the pineapple peeler?
Yes, I do.
Of course. Okay. And you took it upon yourself to do a quick video at that, where you shared a quick demonstration of the pineapple peeler. Share with us how you were able to share that and what the results were from sharing that pineapple peeler.
Lexi and I went out and got a pineapple. I seen that in the brochure. Actually, I got it from a girl that was in my downline several years ago. She had actually bought the pineapple core and did a demonstration with it at her ladies at her church, and she had sold close to 40 of those. And so we came back out with the pineapple core again this past year and in the summertime, and I know everybody loves fruit in the summer, so we decided to buy one. We went and got a pineapple, did the demonstration here at the house, and by posting that demonstration on Facebook Live, we actually sold about 32 of those pineapple cores.
So and those were, I think those were
demonstrations, that helps.
Lexi says that you also did a pancake batter dispenser on your Facebook page.
You cut out.
Lexi said you also did a pancake batter.
Yeah, we did the pancake batter dispenser. We're also going to do a demonstration on the cookie dough. We have a cookie dough roll that's going to be coming out for Christmas, and we'll be doing that demonstration also.
So with the pineapple core, you sold 32 of those I believe they were $12.99 a piece. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you
and
sold
I actually have people now wanting the pineapple core, but they're sold out right now.
Okay, so you sold, because you probably were the one that was selling out of them. So
Probably.
you sold
My fault.
over $400 just with that pineapple peeler, just one product.
Right.
So what's your goal for the apple peeler?
The cookie dough thing or the apple peeler?
The apple peeler. What's going to be your goal for that? How many are you going to sell?
My goal is around 30.
Okay. So you're going to shoot for 30. Annetta says that she also sold. Annetta, you said me too. I'm assuming that you also sold the pineapple peeler, or you have people that want to purchase it and it's sold out. I'm not sure which one. But that's an incredible story on how to use social media. So you don't have to be an expert at videos. I mean, simply, it doesn't, you don't have to have a studio. You just have to have yourself in front of a camera talking about your favorite product and sharing why it's your favorite product. And you too can sell, 32 of an item. So Annetta, you said that you have people wanting that pineapple core as well, and it's sold out right now. So when we look at other items that we can sell, that's kind of what you want to do. You want to look through the what's new. You always want to look 2 campaigns ahead to kind of see what's coming out. So for example, Tracey has already looked at that apple peeler, so that you can already start focusing on the video and promoting that. So when it does come out, then you're able to start taking orders for that and hopefully selling out of that as well. So great tip on how to leverage your social media. So what are some other ways? Tracey, we also did a Avon live party. Can you kind of share a little bit about your experience on the Avon Facebook party that we did live?
We did a live party. We did with the TV, where we were with the TV and Carrie joined us.
No, before that, it was you, me, and Debbie Ashley, and we played games and we did some giveaways.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think everybody had a good time that night, especially the giveaways. When you have a giveaway, everybody wants it, just like, share this video tonight and they're going to be entered into a drawing. So I think they really like that. But yeah, I highly recommend that you do that. Do a lot of live videos. I'm learning how to do the live videos. So son's actually coming in now.
That's okay. So what we shared at when we did the live Facebook party, it was just the 3 of us. Each of you and Debbie both invited everyone to join us at a certain time to watch it live. We played different games, so we had some giveaways, as you mentioned. We also talked about the earning opportunity, and we had on display the $100 enrollment kit. So of course the $100 enrollment kit includes the $50 and the $25. So we were able to share the enrollment kit, and we had a point system. So anybody that asked a question got 2 points, and anybody who made a comment got 1 point. And you, myself, and Debbie each went through our favorite products and shared the favorite products that we had, played that game, and then went through some other demonstrations. So it was a lot of fun. I think it took us about an hour to complete it. We had a lot of people interacting on our Facebook page through that Facebook Live, and we had some great giveaways and lots of orders. I know Debbie had gotten a new person that joined her team that evening, and I think both of you walked away with several sales. So that was a lot of fun. Cindy says hello. Hey, Cindy. How are you doing this evening, Cindy? Okay, well, I want to thank you for your story, Tracey. I'm going to go ahead and just go over some final thoughts, but thank you for joining us tonight and sharing your expertise on Avon. And of course, we all will be
Thank you.
tuning into your page to find out more about your videos as well. So thanks for joining us.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, so just a few final thoughts I wanted to share. One thing is when you're thinking about someone in your business that, someone in Avon that is a high achiever, go ahead and comment below. Who comes to mind if somebody were to ask you, who's an Avon star? Who's somebody in Avon that you think of right away that has done very well with their business? So let me go ahead and see some chats on who you think that is. Your own Avon star. This is somebody who you feel has been very successful in the business. And quite honestly, if you've ever heard of the 80-20 rule, about 20% of a team does 80% of the work. So when you think about someone who is a big star within Avon, who has either recruited a lot of people to their team, has sold a lot of products, you may want to ask yourself, what sets an average representative apart from a high achiever? And that's kind of what I want to talk a little bit about right now. So when you think about what sets you apart, it's really about taking action. How many times have you had different ideas that pop into your head? Oh, it would be a great idea if I approached this person, or it'd be a great idea if I was able to do a party on this day, or do a Facebook video. So when you think about how you're able to come up with ideas, the most important thing and the key to your success is taking that action. So tonight, what I'd like you to do is I want you to pick something that you're going to do by Friday to take action in your business. And I want you to send me a message on what that is, or even just comment below what you're going to do to take action. So it could be something like, I'm going to order an additional 100 books this next campaign, and I'm going to canvas an area. It could be that I'm going to utilize the power of 3, talking to 3 people a day, and I'm going to do that for the next 2 weeks, which over the course of a campaign, so that I can exponentially expand my customers from where I am today to 15, 30 people that I'm sharing the Avon products with and the opportunity with. So maybe that's what you're going to be taking action. Perhaps you're going to schedule an event, or perhaps you're going to have an Avon opportunity party, or my favorite is taking action by creating your customer list of 50 names, looking over that customer list of 50 names and identifying 10 to 15 people that could use $1,000. After all, we're in business to change lives, and that's what we want to do. So if you can identify 10 to 15 people that could use $1,000, the next thing you want to do is have a conversation with them. So perhaps you're taking action by Friday is talking to those 10 to 15 people and sharing with them, hey, we have a great Kickstart program where you can make $1,000 in 90 days. And I want to show you a little bit more on how you can do that. So that could be your taking action. When you do that, you want to show 5 people how to do what you're doing. And guess what? If you show 5 people what you're doing, I promise you, you're going to advance in title within the Avon structure. So it's simple as sell, share, show. Sell $25 to 10 to 20 people, show 10 to 15 people, or excuse me, share with 10 to 15 people the Avon opportunity, and show 5 of those people how to do what you're doing, which is selling 10 to 20 people $25 each. But don't forget, once you are showing them how to sell that 10 to 20 people the $25, you also want to have them identify their own 10 to 15 people. And that truly is what gives you that duplication and repeats the process. So let's see here. Brooke says, I'm going to try and have a live party. I have a lot of stock. I love it, Brooke. You can easily show what you're engaged in, what your favorite products are, or you could do, I think some ideas are just, if you're doing a sale and you're letting people know this is Brooke's Avon sale, come join us. And Annetta says, feature 1 item to boost my sales for campaign 23. So Annetta, how are you going to feature that product? Let us know so we know how you're going to feature that product, so perhaps other representatives can do the same thing. Are you going to go live and do a video? Are you going to do just a video and share it on your Facebook or Instagram? Or are you going to do a post? Let us know what that looks like. So give us some more details on that as we're sharing. The other thing that I want you to keep in mind is your rep count. Okay. As I mentioned earlier, Tracey had started in campaign 15 with 38 people in her first generation, not including who they recruited, but just in her first generation, she had 38 team members. Within 6 or 7 campaigns, she added 10 more people to her business. So think about what you're doing. When was the last time you brought somebody to your business? Was it last campaign or was it 10 campaigns ago? So obviously if it's more than 1 campaign ago, then your business is not going to be able to grow exponentially like you want it to. So focus on who your 10 to 15 people are. Have those conversations with them. Once you get through those 10 to 15 people, start adding more people to your customer list and start over. Talk to another 10 to 15 people, show another 5 people how to do what you're doing. So Anetta says, live and share on my Facebook page and texting it out. Love it. So you have a plan, you have an action going for you, Anetta. Love to hear that. Okay, so that is what I would say. What I want to hear from you is a couple things. One, share this video if you find that it's been useful for you. We will be giving away one of the A boxes to a lucky winner for sharing the video. I will inbox you if you're the winner, and I will also announce it at the bottom in the comments. Secondly, take action, because that's what's going to set you apart from being an average representative to helping you go from average to a high star or high achiever within Avon. So take action, share with us what your action is in the next couple of days. You only have 2 days. So I want to know what you're going to do in the next 2 days to take action to help your business grow. So that's it for today on What You Need to Know Wednesday, live at 5. I will not be available next week, but I will send out a reminder when we're going to have another live at 5. I hope this has been helpful. And Brooke, you've got it. Consistency is key. That is true. So I look forward to hearing from you guys more. Please keep the chat going in the box. Let us know so we can share those ideas. And I will be back out with you for our next live at 5 on What You Need to Know Wednesday. Take care for now.